Good morning to one and all. Today let's start the environment ecology next chapter. Renewable energy and pollution. Renewable energy and pollution. Renewable energy. It is energy collected from renewable resource which are naturally replenished on human timescales such as sunlight, wind tides, waves and geothermal heat. Type of renewable energy are type description. Solar energy, energy generated from the sun. Wind energy generated from movement of atmospheric air. Tidal energy derived from flowing water. Biomass, energy from firewood, animal dung, biodegradable waste and crop residues when burned. Geothermal energy from hot dry rocks, magma, hot water, springs, etc. Ocean energy from ocean waves and tides. Cogeneration, producing two forms of energy from single fuel. Fuel cells, energy produced from hydrogen considered as cleaner energy source. Ocean thermal energy, process of harnessing solar energy stored in the oceans and seas. Solar energy, it can be produced in two ways. Photovoltaic electricity. Photovoltaic is the conversion of light into electricity using semiconducting materials which exhibit the photovoltaic effect. Solar thermal electricity. In this method, sunlight heats up a liquid. This hot liquid is used to make steam and produce electricity. It has potential to generate 35 megawatt per kilometer square because of high radiation received. States with high solar radiation are Rajasthan, northern Gujarat, some parts of Ladakh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. India has target having 100 gigawatt installed capacity by 2022. Wind energy. Wind turbines are rotated with the help of the high-speed wind to electricity production. It can be both onshore or offshore. Types of wind turbines: horizontal axis wind turbines, vertical axis wind turbines. It rotates slowly but with high torque. With vertical axis wind turbines, it rotates slowly but with high torque. National Institute of Wind Energy (NIWE) has launched Wind Energy Resource Map of India. Gujarat has the maximum potential, followed by Karnataka, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. India has set target of 60 gigawatt by 2022. However, installed capacity as on December 2018 is 34.98 gigawatt. Tamil Nadu has highest installed wind energy capacity, followed by Maharashtra and Gujarat. National Offshore Wind Policy 2015. It aims to explore offshore wind energy generation. NIWE has been authorized to study the potentials and feasibility of offshore wind energy production. Third one is hydropower. It is the cheapest and the cleanest source of energy, but there are many environmental and social issues associated with large dams. Plants with installed capacity of less than 25 MW are defined as SHP. It is suitable at small run-off rivers and streams, very low impact on environment compared to large dam projects. It can serve energy needs in irrigation infrastructure developments. Government has set target of 5 gigawatt by 2022 and installed capacity of 4.5 gigawatt as on December 2018. Ocean energy. Ocean thermal energy. It uses the temperature difference between surface of the ocean and the depth of the ocean about 1000 meters to operate a heat engine which produces the electricity. India's first ocean thermal energy conversion OTEC plant is coming up in Kavaratti, capital of Lakshadweep Island. Wave energy. The first wave energy project with the capacity of 150 MW has been set up at Vizinjam in Kerala. Tidal energy. India's first tidal energy plant is coming up at Gulf of Kutch, with installed capacity of 50 megawatt. Fifth one is biomass. It is a renewable energy resource because biomass production is replenishable in human time scale. Biomass releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, but that is largely balanced by the carbon dioxide captured in its own growth. Chemical processes like gasification, combustion, and pyrolysis converted biomass to useful product. Cogeneration. In conventional power plant, fuel is burned to produce steam. It is used to drive a turbine to produce electricity. Exhaust steam generally condensed to water and cycle goes on. In this process, large quantum of energy is lost in process of condensing. In cogeneration plant, the exhaust steam is not condensed but used for heating purpose in factories or houses. Since India is largest producer of sugar in the world, bagasse-based cogeneration is being promoted. Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Uttar Pradesh are leading states in producing bagasse cogeneration projects. Waste to energy. Waste to energy has potential to divert waste from landfills and generate clean power without emission of harmful greenhouse gases. Pyrolysis and gasification are emerging technologies in this process. Geothermal energy. It is the most common way to capturing the energy by tapping into naturally occurring hydrothermal convection system where cooler water seeps into Earth's crust, heated up and rises to the surface. India has a potential of around 10,600 megawatt. However, at present there is no operational geothermal plant in India. Potential sites. Major geothermal energy resources in India. Geothermal provinces of India. Let's have a look. Shohana. Now see, source is India Energy Portal. India's first geothermal plant is announced to come up in the Balrampur district of Chandigarh. Fuel cells. Fuel cells are electrochemical devices which convert chemical energy directly and efficiently into electricity and heat. Most suitable fuel being hydrogen or a mixture of gases containing hydrogen. Fuel cells have very high efficiency and nearer zero pollution with carbon dioxide and water vapor being only emission. They can be used in electric vehicles and also best suitable for small scale decentralized power generation. However, fuel cells have high initial cost. India's first hydrogen powered fuel cells buses have been rolled out in New Delhi in 2018 by joint venture of Indian Oil Corporation and Tata Motor. Germany has recently rolled out world's first fuel cell powered train in 2018. Pollution. It can be defined as additional or excessive addition of certain materials to the physical environment, making it less or unfit for life. Air pollution is mainly caused by increase in automobiles, growing cities, rapid economic development, and industrialization. It can cause damage to the environment, poverty, health problems, and climate change. Major air pollutants and their source. Pollutant source effects. Carbon monoxide (CO). Incomplete burning of fossil fuels and woods lowers the amount of oxygen in blood and greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide (CO2). Burning of coal, oil, and natural gases. It is prominent greenhouse gas. Sulfur dioxide. So SO2. Mainly from burning of coal and also from industrial process such as smelting of metals. It affects plants, discoloration and deterioration of buildings. It can cause acid rains and has health impacts such as asthma. Oxides of hydrogen, natural and anthropogenic activities such as burning of coal and petroleum, low productivity in plants and acid rains, irritation in eyes and lungs. Chlorofluorocarbon CFCs, mainly from air conditioning and refrigeration, reduction of ozone layer and a greenhouse gas. Lead. Petrol, diesel, lead, batteries, paints, hair dye products, nervous system damage and digestive problems. Suspended particulate matter. It consists of smoke, dust and vapor, can remain suspect for a long time, causes haze, reduced visibility, lung damage, and respiratory problems, etc. Affects the photosynthesis by plants. Volatile organic compounds VOC. It mainly has indoor sources, perfumes, hair sprays, furniture polish, glues, air fresheners, imitation of eyes, nose, and throat. Long-term exposure leads to liver damage. Tobacco, smoking cigarettes, BD cigars, etc. Carcinogenic effect and also affects plants' productivity. Flash ash, fly ash. Combustion of solid materials such as aluminum silicate, silicon dioxide, calcium oxide, and other heavy metals. Lower plant productivity and agriculture productivity causes respiratory problems. Control measures. Selection of suitable fuel. Example, fuel with ethanol blending and its efficient emission. Efficient utilization. Modification of industrial process to make it efficient and reduce emissions. Conversion of pollutants to a less toxic form to following techniques. Technique process. Combustion. In this technique, organic pollutants are converted into less harmful products and water vapor. Absorption. In this process, the pollutants penetrate into scrubbers which contain liquid absorbent. It absorbs the pollutants and air coming out is free from pollutants and discharged in atmosphere. Adsorption. It is similar to absorption process. Here the adsorption is solid and effective on both organic and inorganic pollutants. Fabric filters for particulate air pollutants. Here the polluted air is made to pass through a fabric filter and the pollutants get trapped. Electrostatic precipitators for particulate air pollutants. In this process, the aerosol particles get precipitated on the electrodes. Government initiative. National Air Quality Monitoring Program NAMP. It is executed by the Central Pollution Control Board. It is to ascertain the status and the trends of the ambient air quality and to undertake the corrective actions. To ascertain the compliance of the National Ambient Air Quality Standards NAAQS includes 12 pollutants: sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, PM10, PM2.5, ozone, lead, carbon monoxide, arsenic, nickel, benzene, ammonia, and benzopyrene. It does not include carbon dioxide and methane. National Air Quality Index. It is launched in 14 cities to disseminate air quality information. It has 6 categories of air pollution: good, satisfactory, moderately polluted, poor, very poor, and severe. It monitors 8 pollutants: this PM10, PM2.5, NO2, SO2, CO, ozone, NH3, and lead. No CO2 and CH4. Other measures. Restrict on manufacturing and selling of vehicles below BS4 norms and below BS4 norms from 2020. Rolling out of FAMEPM scheme to encourage manufacturing and rolling out of electric vehicles. Imposing clean energy cess on coal at Rs 400 per ton, one of the highest in the world. Rolling out Ujjwala Yojana to reduce indoor air pollution mainly in rural areas. Water pollution. Source of water pollution: industrial waste, community waste, water, agricultural source, fertilizers, pesticides, animal excreta, and waste from poultry farms, slaughterhouses, etc. Other forms of water pollution. Thermal pollution. The thermal and the nuclear power plants release hot waters into original source. It impacts the ecosystem of the water. Underground water pollution. It is caused mainly due to the sewage from the industrial and the municipal waste, agricultural runoff, excess exploitation of groundwater, etc. Marine pollution. Polluted river, sewage and garbage waste on the coastal cities, offshore oil mining, navigational discharge of oil and the oils which are main source of marine pollution. Plastic pollution in marine waters. In recent years, plastic contamination in marine environment has become cause of concern. Plastic is not biodegradable material which takes long time to degrade in lands and oceans. It affects the plankton species and other aquatic species adversely, which affects the balance in the ecosystem. Consumption of microplastics by the marine organism has been cause of concern. Important cause of dissolved oxygen (DO). Amount of oxygen dissolved in water. Photosynthesis of the aquatic flora and atmosphere are the source of DO in water. Biological oxygen demand (BOD). Amount of DO needed by the bacteria in decomposing the organic waste presence in water. Chemical oxygen Demand COD, amount of oxygen required, oxidation of total organic matter in water. Effects of water pollution. Reduction in DO content affects the entire ecosystem. Due to agricultural runoff, the nitrogen-rich fertilizers cause eutrophication of water bodies. Heavy metals such as mercury, cadmium, lead, and other substances such as fluoride are harmful for both human health and aquatic ecosystem. Biomagnification are also caused due to water pollution. Control measures. Treatment of sewage and the industrial effluents. Excessive use of fertilizer should be avoided and the integrated pest management should be adopted. Techniques such as oil zappers can be used to remove oil spills from the water. Riparian buffer. Hot water should be cooled before discharging into water body. Mangrove water, hyacinth, and certain species of fishes and bacteria can purify water by making some toxic materials and heavy metals from water. Government initiatives. National Mission for Clean Ganga. Namami Ganga to clean the entire stretch of Ganga water. National Water Quality Monitoring Program to monitor the quality of rivers in India. Installation of online effluent monitoring system to check the discharge from the industries. Financial assistance for installation of common effluent treatment plan for the cluster of MSMEs. National Lake Conservation Plan. National Wetland Conservation Program. National Plan for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystem. Soil pollution. It means the addition of the undesirable substances that change quality of soil by making it less fertile and unable to support life. Causes of soil pollution. Effects. Control measure. Domestic source. Dumping of large quantity of soil waste which includes non-biodegradable. Agriculture source. Indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Industrial source. Chemical residue, fly ash, metallic waste, etc. Other pollutants. Radioactive elements from mining and acid rains, air and water pollution also affect the health of soil. Effects. Reduce soil fertility and reduction in crop yield, increase salinity, increase in erosion and deposition of silt in tanks and reservoirs. Biomagnification, release of pollutant gases, reduce vegetation and ecological imbalances, clogging of drains, consequently flooding. Control measures. Reducing use of fertilizers and pesticides, organic farming, afforestation and reforestation, solid waste treatment. Government initiatives. Soil Health Card Scheme, Neem Coating of Urea, Solid Waste Management Rules 2016, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana for encouraging organic farming. Fourth one, noise pollution. Noise pollution control and regulation rules 2000 defines ambient levels for the various areas and above prescribed limit can be described as noise pollution. As per a recent WHO report, about 1.1 billion people at the risk of hearing loss due to the unsafe use of personal and audio devices and exposed to the high level noise. Fifth one is the e-waste, electronic waste. This discarded and end of life electronic products such as computer, mobile phones, home appliances, etc. are known as the e-waste. India produces about around 2 million tons of e-waste every year, such as laptops, phones, mobile phones, cameras, etc. Most of the e-waste are recycled by the informal sector by primitive means, which is most hazardous act. In 2016, the e-waste management rules by MOEFCC makes the electronic goods manufacturing companies to collect and channel e-waste from the consumers to authorized reprocessing units. For sixth one is the solid waste. It is the unwanted or useless solid material generated from the human activities in the residential, commercial, and the industrial areas. Solid waste in India. Municipal solid waste management rules 2016 mandates are local bodies ULBs to collect these segregated waste and recycle and process. Landfills must be kept as a last resort option. Construction and the demolition waste and the C&D waste. Solid waste from the construction and demolition of the infrastructure and the building. Hazardous waste, industrial and the household waste. Hazardous waste such as the old batteries, shoe polish, paint, tins and handled under solid waste management rules 2016. Hospital waste are managed under biomedical waste handling and the management rules 1998. Treatment and disposal of the solid waste. Method process. Open dumps, uncovered areas to dump solid waste of all kinds. Landfills. A pit is dug is in ground. The garbage is dumped and it is covered with soil. Sanitary landfills. It is more hygienic and built-in method of dumping. Incineration plants. It is process of burning waste in large furnace at high temperature. Here, recyclable waste is aggregated and rest is burned. Waste is suited for hospital and hazardous waste. Pyrolysis. It is a process of the combustion in absence of oxygen, the gas and liquid obtained by reuse of fuel. However, such fuel is more toxic than fossil fuels. Composting is a biological process in which a microorganism decomposes degradable organic waste into humus like substances in presence of oxygen. Vermiculture is in this process the earthworms are added to compost. It breaks the waste and its excreta makes the compost rich in nutrients. Comprehensive Environmental Pollution Index. It is developed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and the Climate Change. Under this, industries are categorized based on the pollution index PI, which includes air, water, and solid waste generated by industry. PI of any industry is numbered from 0 to 100. High value denotes higher degree of pollution from the industrial sector. It has been grouped in red, orange, green, and white colors. ROGW. Red, orange, green, white categories. Source: CPCB's references news website Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, India Energy Portal, PIB, The Hindu. Tomorrow we will start the new chapter, agriculture. Thank you.